I just turned my phone on just a few minutes ago. I've been having to keep the phones turned off and in Faraday pouches because they've been destroying our phones, our tablets, our computers, etc. Hear that sound above me? That's the Fallon Naval aircrafts. They've been over me about a good 15 minutes. Just literally sitting above me, and that sound that they're doing is a constant burn, which is also a constant pollutant of jet fuels, major toxins directly over my trailer. This happens almost daily. And when it's not the jet fuel and the toxins from that I'm constantly being exposed to, it's the electromagnetic radiation from the microwave devices that they're using to steal our data and access our equipment, etc. All of which is illegal, all of which is a felony. The military is never supposed to engage U.S. citizens on U.S. soil under any circumstances. I haven't done anything. I'm minding my own business in the middle of my property, 660 feet in the middle of a 30-acre piece of property, minding my own business. But this is what I have to deal with and have been having to deal with for multiple years, despite reporting it to state, federal, and local agencies, including the Department of Defense and the Secretary of Defense. So this is ridiculous. Not only are they wasting literally millions of dollars of taxpayer money harassing me because this is a racist agenda. I've been called out of my name multiple times, which is behavior unbefitting an officer or a serviceman. Again, do our laws matter anymore? Does our U.S. Constitution exist anymore? Because this is our own government that is behaving like a bunch of frat boys and just throwing away millions and millions of dollars in taxpayer money to abuse U.S. citizens on U.S. soil. Law-abiding U.S. citizens, might I add. I have no record. I have never been in trouble for anything. I've never even had a parking ticket. But this is what I have to deal with daily. They're not flying over, they're hovering. And to make as many passes, I could have as many as 20 in an hour. I've had as many as 40 in an hour, and we have witnesses because we've had other people here. Anyway, this has to be, my address, my GPS coordinates has to be programmed into their aircrafts. They are intentionally, this is targeted. There's no accidental. I'm like a pinpoint on a map. When they're flying at the altitude, which is not supposed to be less than 200 feet above me. Now, granted, the majority of the time, they're under 100 feet, or a large portion of the time, which is against FAA regulations. However, still, to be able to fly precisely over the exact same location over and over again, this is computerized, this is programmed, this is not random. This is not, oh, we were going in that direction, so we all know. Directly over my trailer. There's 660 feet on every side of me that they could have passed over, but they're passing directly over top of me. I need you to understand how precision, how precise, how premeditated, how targeted this mess is. This is every day, and this has been going on for multiple years. They've been blocking all of my communications. They've been destroying all of our devices. They have been intentionally injecting malware, spyware, and viruses into our systems, deleting records of their criminal behavior that has been part of a federal investigation. Fallon Naval Air are criminals, severe criminals. The magnitude of the offenses against our rights, our human rights, our privacy rights, our Constitution that they're committing on a daily basis is unfathomable. And no one in the government is doing anything about it, which means the government consents to whatever is happening here. And if it's happening to me, it's only a matter of time before it happens to other people. While they're testing and playing war games and testing out their equipment and testing out what they can get away with and what they can do to U.S. citizens. It's just a matter of time. God only knows how many other people they're doing this to who either don't have the technological knowledge to understand what is happening or are too afraid to say anything. You know how fast these things fly? The whole time I've been talking to you, you hear them. If they were passing over, they would have passed over in a matter of seconds. Here it is, 7 minutes, and they're still directly above me. Again, targeted, intentional, in violation of the U.S. Constitution and the United Nations Treaty. Unacceptable.